Welcome back to episode 6 of this wonderful from scratch playthrough. Last time we made some really good progress. We made it to level 5. Hopefully we'll make it to level 6 today. We got a couple of finds, not too many, but we did get a couple of finds last time. Overall it was the best run yet. We got to discover plenty of new places and just have a jolly good time. Since last episode I have secured the camera, so now that shouldn't be moving anymore. I've refiddled with the camera position because we all know what I'm like with constant fiddling to try and get the perfect angle for everything. Although, let's be real, I'm probably still going to move it throughout the course of this video. And I'm just generally excited to see. Once we hit level 6, we can start really expanding out with the different things that we can level up. Distance, fragile cargo, heavy haulage I think we can get as well. So we can start really expanding the type of jobs that we're going to be doing, as well as where we're going and the money we're going to earn. So I'm really excited. Let's get straight back into the action and see where we end up. A quick recap from last time. We've got 11 total violations. So like I said, we only hit 2 last time. Total penalty and fines was £1,757, which in the grand scheme of things isn't too bad at all. 2 red light violations. We had another one of those last time. I was already past the light when it started changing. I will argue that till the day I die. 2 speeding violations, 6 crashes. It was a bit of a doozy of a crash, but luckily we didn't actually damage anything, so I'm alright with that. 1 no lights, which I haven't had since because I've just put the lights on now. I just put them on and leave them on. We're good. Driver experience, we're still in the Renault the most, which is strange because I've been using the MAN quite a bit, but I think we had a couple or 2 or 3 trucks that were all Renault. And now, even though we're trying different trucks, we've not had like 2 or 3 in a row, so it's still going to show the Renault, which I'm completely fine with. We've driven nearly 2,000 miles now. Nearly 2,000 miles into this, and we have still got 1 garage and 1 me. 4 hours and 6 minutes in total, 2 days and 17 hours in game. 1.8% of the map has been completed. 15 cities discovered now. 2 countries visited still. We are sticking in the UK. I've only got 4 or 5 more cities in the UK to go, and then we can start expanding outwards. No recruitment agencies discovered, but 4 dealers, although dealers isn't really an issue for me right now. No viewpoints and no photo trophies either. 237 tons in total. We are starting to do more petroleum and diesel, which is really giving us a nice cash flow, which I'm okay with. 15 total deliveries, 14 companies served, 25 depots. Most common delivery is still the reservoir tank, which is, again, I think it's because we did 2 or 3 in a row. Even though we're doing more diesel and petrol, we're not doing that many of them. It's always different sort of fuel-based liquids. 14 excellence, 1 good work. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that rating. The 1 good work was not my fault, so I'm alright with it. Recap's going pretty well. We're almost to level 6. If we're averaging about 300 XP per job at the minute, it's going to take us 2 jobs to get to level 6. And I'm hoping to get 3, maybe 4 jobs done today. First job of the day. Let's see where we end up. We have Aberdeen, Glasgow. Again, we've only got 4 more places. Dover, Southampton, Plymouth would be a good one if we could get to go to Plymouth. And Swansea. Swansea would be a nice quick journey. It wouldn't play a lot if we could go from like Cardiff. But if we can go from Cardiff to Plymouth, that would be huge because that would unlock another ferry port, and then we can make our way to Dover as well. But we'll see what's available. We've got Glasgow up there, Aberdeen, Manchester, Aberdeen, go abroad. We've got Cambridge, which we did yesterday on Sunday. Rotterdam, Felixstowe, but that's a special transport and I don't want to do that. We've got Felixstowe to Dover though. That will open up a ferry port. We're going to be in a Scania. It's oil, but it's only 3.5 grand. But, I mean... yeah, I can deal with that. That's not too bad. We'll do that. We'll take that one. Getting a little Scania. Getting a little Scania, what could go wrong? I'm okay with this. I'm still getting used to... not talking into the mic like this, right? I've put it in a place so it's out of the way, but you can still hear me. So I've just got to learn to just sit comfortably. At most, I'll be moving it very gently back here so that when I am leaning back, you can still hear me perfectly fine. I've got to get used to it. all it is. We're in the Scania. The seating position seems to have remembered from the last Scania I drove, which is good. I still haven't changed the buttons. I knew there was something I should have done. In the last video, I forgot to set the buttons for the in-truck GPS and the in-truck heads-up display. Come up with different things. But the old school Scanias, it doesn't really matter anyway. There's not really a useful screen. By useful, there's not really a screen that has the speed on it. But the analog dials on the Scania aren't too bad. They're easy to see. They're big. And they're in miles per hour, which is a bonus. Scanias give a very nice, comfortable ride as well. We're going to go around Felixstowe, get some more discovery there, and then we're going to head to Dover, which again, like I say, opens up another ferry port. I'm going to try and avoid doing jobs to Calais for now, because what you tend to find is you do one job to Calais, and then another job to Calais, and then another job to Calais, and then another job to Calais, and it just tends to give you all of the jobs to Calais and nothing else, and it gets a little bit dull. So I want to try and avoid that where possible. But we're vibing, doing a little bit of nighttime driving. What's the worst that could happen? I am actually getting better because I'm able to keep the speed, and I'm very impressed with that. Like, I'm not gaining speed, I'm not losing it. I've got my foot in just the right position. Just hold that speed down, and that is a skill that I have struggled with forever. But now we can put a foot down, we can get out into a 50, pulling up, doing the world justice. I may have put the camera just a little bit too high on this one. You can still see out the wing mirror, and more importantly, you can see more of the GPS. Estimating the camera position is a thing. It's a thing. A little bit above 50 here. Naughty, naughty. Not a bad setup for going up hills. The thing that I found is that the Scania especially is one of the quieter trucks to be in. A much quieter truck on the cab. And yet it runs at a much higher RPM. Especially when you get going, especially if you don't have the speed limiter on. It will quite happily sit between 1500 and 2000 RPM and not bat an eye. And still be a really nice, cool, very, very chill vibe. And I still think the V8 interior is by and by the best. It's so good. Slowly ticking off the UK. Slowly but surely. And I'm in the wrong lane again. Don't hit me, thanks. That lane control's still a little bit off. One day they'll sort the junctions out. One day England will get some some loving. Well, I say England, I mean the entirety of the UK, right? Some Wales, some Scotland. I can't say whether I've noticed, if you go up on the A1 into Scotland on ETS, I can't say whether I've noticed you see the Scottish border. Like you do if you actually drive there, which I've done a couple of times. Well, not me personally. I've been a passenger princess, all right? Leave me alone. Leave me and my passenger princess alone. I am going way too fast down here. But yeah, I have noticed that it when you're in the car, you go through the border. Curse of the Orns is back. I'm very sorry, guys. Sunrise forever. Round the corner. I do find it interesting, like it makes sense. It does add a little bit of realism, but I do find it interesting how, I said this before, I think it was in episode 3, how the truck dealers or the companies don't give you a full tank of fuel. Like they just give you a truck that's got some fuel in it. It'll do. I like that. Because it's interesting to see different varying levels you get. I'm in the wrong lane. Dangerous maneuvers already, friends. Dangerous maneuvers already, but we got away with it. It's fine. Now we're hitting them grey roads. Give me all that road discovery, baby. Ooh. Ooh, but I need it though. We got speed cameras, which means I'm expecting a sudden drop in speed at some point. No? Am I going to get flashed? No. Good. Normally in the UK, if you see a thing for a speed camera, it usually implies that the speed's going to change. And luckily in this instance it didn't. There you go. See the exit for Dover, friends. Nice and easy. Beautiful. Yeah, no, that went well. Pretty little harbour with a little fishing boat, look. Can we make that a picture? I kind of want to take a picture. I'm taking a picture. All right, I'm taking a picture. I just am. I need to. It needs to be a thing. Just look at that for a sunrise, man. Entire trailer in. I like that, I do. It's assuming, because I think that's a really good picture. And now my posture's better, because I'm not leaning. Sunset and sunrise are easily the two best times to take a picture in this game. And I will not be taking questions. Like, it's that simple. Sunset and sunrise in this game are so beautiful and so well done by SCS that you can't not take pictures. Going by the sunflower fields. Straight down the road. We're going straight into the other end of Dover by the look of it. You can always tell when you're about to enter a city because it gets very, very busy. I'm in the wrong lane. It's very, very busy, and I am definitely in the wrong lane. Interesting. So we're not actually going into Dover. So I've still not technically discovered Dover. That's annoying. That's ever so somewhat like, oh no, it is. It is. Never mind. We have indeed discovered Dover. I was going to get angry then. It'd be like as if it's taking me around the outside of the border. I was going to get really upset. I was going to get very upsetty spaghetti. Ooh. Might have gone a bit too fast down there. Sorry, I was looking for a path where there wasn't one. I thought I just had to turn there, but no, it's here. Beautiful, we made it. Look at that. Look at that, friends. Let's go. Right in front of us. Easy enough to turn around and do. Okie dokie then. Oh, that's not been a good park at all, has it? That's been a bit... I've done better. I've definitely done better. For sure. I have done better in my time. Beautiful. Oh, he could have given us a level there, but I tell you what. Fine. Okay, cool. Right, we'll do another one. Obviously, we're going to do another one, but that's annoyed me. I should have hit level 6 there. Right, so we've now done Dover. We've just got Southampton, Plymouth, and Swansea to look for. Is the game going to be nice? Or is it going to keep giving us jobs across the pond? Like, worst comes to worst, if I don't get a job I want, there are ones that go abroad that I can do. I'd just prefer to not to, obviously. Yeah, so we've got Felix to Calais, look, and I don't want to do that one. I really don't want to do that one. Southampton, that's one I've not been to, right? Yeah, there you go. Oh, we're in a Volvo. We're in one of the new Volvos. Ooh, go on then. What are we taking? Chicken meat. The money's not great. But we do get some more discovery, and that's a win. From Dover to Southampton, look at the pretty. Look at the pretty, though. The one thing I don't like about the Volvo interior is you cannot change the colour. It's very nice. It's like I say, it's very, very pretty, but you cannot change the interior cab colour, and that makes me sad. Because I would love it if I could black this out. But I'm not even after anything crazy like a plush red or anything. I just want to be able to make it black. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I ask for. We got the nice throaty rumble though. There are traffic lights. Are you going to change on me? No? Good. Good little truck. Right then, off we go. Or not off we go, because we're stuck at 30. We're stuck at 30 anyway. Rolling around. Hey? Oh. I didn't realise I'd gone above 30. Well, damn, that's our first offence of the day. It's a speeding offence as well. I was clearly in my own little mind, I wasn't paying attention. The problem with the Volvo, or not the problem, the main draw, if you like, of the Volvo is that It's got such good torque, it's got such good acceleration, and the downside to that is you don't realise you're going as fast as what you're going if you're not paying 100% attention to it. Again, Volvos are some of the most powerful trucks in the game, with a whopping 750 brake horsepower behind their engine. Currently come with a 12 plus 2 gearbox system. Makes them quick at reversing as well, which is nice. Oh look, there's the old Channel Tunnel. Which we're not getting in today, hopefully. Oh my word. I think one thing that the game does really well is it gives you that feeling of G-Force without there actually being G-Force, right? It's one of the main reasons why I don't think that I could ever play this in VR, because I would probably end up being sick. Because the illusion, the immersion of the G-Force that it gives you when you have to brake suddenly, or if you go on the side and you get the whole lean going on, it definitely be 10 times, 20 times worse if this was in VR. But I know plenty of people that play the game in VR. I know plenty of people that love the game in VR. I'm also going way too fast than what I should. Beautiful. Through the countryside. Okay. Very pleasant drive today. I keep going way over what I should do. I'm being very naughty today. I keep going over and speeding like a naughty boy. On the A27. Getting Southampton done is great, because then hopefully we can get a job from Southampton to Plymouth. Or even a small job from Cardiff to Swansea would be amazing. I'd be very happy with that. We're up to 60. It's amazing, isn't it? I've got a bigger dash. Like, I really like the dash and the heads-up display in the Volvos. Right, everything's there, and then you've got the digital readouts as well. But I've got a bigger dash, a bigger speedo that would imply that I'd be able to see what speed I'm doing much easier. And yet still I keep going over what I should. Pretty bad when you think about it. Speed camera coming up. I noticed the speed dropped again. I noticed it, saw it, slowed down. I'm only getting one fine today. Shouldn't be getting any, but I only got one. I'm only getting one. I'm only ever going to get one. I'm also really enjoying the synthwave that I've got going on right now. If there's any music that you guys would prefer to be on in the background, just as like a nice little background tone, do let me know. I think synthwave works quite well. Very drive timing. Allows me to drift away into my own little world for a little bit. Look, I apparently yawn a lot. I put my heating on, and I think that's what's done it. Yeah, we're in October. I put my heating on. 2 degrees this morning when I got out of bed. 2 degrees. 2. 2 degrees is not the one. I'm not a fan of that at all. So we're in a nice 60. We're in a bit of a twisty-turny area. And again, the traffic's starting to increase, so I'm guessing we're coming into a city area now. Might even be Southampton. After we go past the services first. Oh, I like that. That's cool. So West Balkans isn't out yet at the time of recording. Like, I think by the time this video goes live it will be, maybe, or it'll be a day off. It might be a day or two off because I'm going to release this on Wednesday. But that little bus in front of us, I think, is a little bit of a precursor of what's to come. Because remember, I don't have any mods on or anything to this. So we've got Balkan Trans, a bus, specifically for West Balkans in the UK right now. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm a fan of that. I like that. Well done, SCS. GG. We can totally get behind that. I have got no lane control whatsoever. Down and around, we're turning left, because turning for Southampton has appeared. Has appeared. It's appeared. It's there. You see it. Second job of the day almost done. Slow down, because these corners are a bit of a nightmare, these off-ramps. There's probably going to be a speed camera around here somewhere. There usually is when you enter a new town in the UK. I'm also fully expecting a very sharp decrease in speed. It's like Oh, 50? Yeah, nah, 30. See, look, there's the speed camera. All right, let you know. And then bam, there's your 30. Almost got caught by it. Almost. But we're in Southampton. We made it. I thought I was slowing down enough, but apparently I wasn't. And we made it safe and sound. Look at that. Look at that in one piece. All right then. Where are we going? Oh, in that bay. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. The newer Volvo doesn't look right without the aerodynamic stuff on it. It doesn't look right in the smaller cab. It looks really odd. So out of sorts and out of place. Whereas the older FH Classic, I actually prefer in the smaller. Weird. It's weird how it works. Well, that should be level 6. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Last ADR. There you go. Everything unlocked. Beautiful. Right. So we're looking for either Swansea or Plymouth. Plymouth would be amazing to hit. Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Calais. I don't want to do Calais. Glasgow, Aberdeen, Rotterdam, Aberdeen, Manchester, Liverpool, Fredericton, Calais, Birmingham. No. Rotterdam, Cambridge, Edinburgh. Not going to give me one, is it? Cardiff. We've done Cardiff, right? Yeah. Like, there are places I can go that I've not been to, but I want to get the UK done. Give me somewhere in the UK, you bastards. Cardiff, Calais. Not gonna. I'm not seeing one. Well. Well, I say, this is a little bit disappointing so far. Carlisle? No, I've done Carlisle, haven't I? Yeah. Swansea and Plymouth, that's what I'm looking for. It's not got them. I've not got a job. I'm gonna have to go abroad. I'm gonna have to go across the pond. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go all the way back to page 1. And we'll take one of the first ones. I mean, I guess we can go to Calais. Yes, we can. The longer journey as well. Taking some tractors in the old Scania. Fine. It's $4,500. It's too good of a job not to take. I don't want to, but I will. Alright, it's too good of a job not to take. Is this one without a thing as well? It is. Rude. Alright then, off we go. We're taking some tractors. Put little beacons on if we've got them. And I was so confident I wasn't going to be taking the Channel Tunnel today. Then brake speed better than I thought. Wasn't expecting that. Oh. Right, so when I said we weren't going to be taking the Channel Tunnel, I was clearly lying, talking out my backside. Settling, kids, because this is a much longer journey with 5 hours travel time. But with it being a much longer one, with us having to take Channel Tunnel, maybe we'll level up from it. And if we level up, then we can start taking longer journeys, and then maybe I'll be able to get to the last 2 places in England. That would be ideal. Why is he trying to overtake me on this road of all roads? That seems really, really, really ballsy of him. Right, we're off. In we go. We're halfway to a truck, though. We are about halfway to a truck. We're at 50 grand. Okay. Let's get going again. Annoyingly, this is also going to take us down a lot of the road I've already discovered, which is going to bug me somewhat. That is going to bug me a little bit. Only a little bit. Be nice to get a bit more discovery done. Need to not veer. That'd be bad. Nailed it. And around the corner. I like the way that tree's kind of overgrowing on the road, and you just go through it. If that had been Farm Sim, I'd have hit it, and, well, this trailer would have been the end of. It wouldn't have ended well for us, let's put it that way. Yes, I have put cruise control on. It seems like we're going to be on this road for a little bit. We might as well cruise it. I'm keeping an eye on the speed just in case tends to be a all of a sudden drop in speed, but I don't think there is. Fairly sure down this road it's all 60 and we're in doing 56. You can sit back, relax, and enjoy the pretty scenery. Nailed it, he says as he drifts into the wrong lane. Oh, we don't want that. I don't need to be drifting. Need to be on par. Oh look, it's that sudden drop in speed that I didn't think was there. Yeah, about that. About that. Pays to be observant, for sure. Eh? Ah, yeah. Okay. I didn't realise I was going faster than I should have been, and I didn't realise there was a copper behind me. Coppers are everywhere, friends. Coppers are everywhere. I swear they find me and just follow me, waiting for the inevitable Donna screwed up. But it's fine, we're back in a 60 now, so I don't have to worry about it. 100 miles to go, and I'd say probably 50 or 60 that's going to be the channel tunnel, so I don't think we've got too long left. I don't actually know. I've never taken the time to learn. I mean, I guess we're going to find out roughly. I've never bothered to learn. Oh yeah, excuse me, how big the channel tunnel actually is. Every day's a school day. Okay. I know that copper's still behind me and I've just seen the speed change. There he is, look. Look at him. Oh, it's not a copper, never mind. I think that's meant to be a Suzuki Swift, but I could be wrong. Either way, I did need to slow down. Saw the speed change, like, bugger. Stretching's important, friends. Make sure you do it. Make sure you keep up with it. Oh, that's the copper, look. So, fun fact, and I'm not saying you should do this, but fun fact, if you are on the game and you're trying to avoid speeding fines and you always get clobbered by the cops, stay behind them. Doesn't matter how fast you go, as long as they are in front of you, you will not get a fine. Another tip to avoid the speed fines in game is if there is a hard shoulder, dangerous, and definitely don't do this in real life, obviously, But if you drive in the hard shoulder in the game, you don't have a speed limit. The speed limit disappears, and so you can go as fast as you like. It also sort of works if you're in the wrong lane, like if you're going the wrong way, but obviously you run the risk of getting a wrong way offense, so it is worth bearing in mind. Why is this? Oh, okay, we're not going the Channel Tunnel, we're going the ferry. Alright then. I thought we were going the Channel Tunnel to Dover, but we're not. We're taking the ferry. I'm actually not mad about that either, because the Calais ferry port is beautiful. Up until they changed Germany and made it so that the Travmunde fort is by far the most detailed. The Calais Dover port is really, really nice. The Dover ferry port itself is still shit. It's still awful. But yeah, I'm actually not bad about that. I'm actually not bad about that at all. I am shocked that it hasn't taken us Channel Tunnel though. Normally, on my main save, it always takes me via the Channel Tunnel and never ever takes me by the ferry port. Don't know why. No idea why, but yeah. A refreshing change. I'm happy about this. Sorry, I've got a very stiff neck. Yay for roadworks, an instant slowdown. Oh dear. Listen to that engine roar though. Well, it's not really roaring, it's sort of throaty grumbling right now. And now we've got rain. Oh, bugger off. I was going downhill and I didn't realise, and then I bed. So that's 3 fines today, so it was going really well until it wasn't. On this run where I'm not allowed to speed, so I'm trying to stick to the speed limit wherever possible. I've got 3 speeding fines. One day I will have a perfect run and I won't get any fines at all and it's going to be magical. That day is not today. Just to clarify, that day is definitely not today. Dum dum ba da bum 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 ba da ba da ba dum ba da ba dum bum. We're almost there. I think we're almost there. Then it should be around here somewhere. I mean, it's all right. We're still on 51 grand, and we're getting paid a fair amount for this, right? So it's not the end of the world. Now you gotta be careful coming down here because it's a very, very harsh sort of bump, and I have been known to damage my truck just from driving down and driving up. But we made it. Off to Calais. Beautiful. Now the good thing is, again, ferry tickets, channel tunnel tickets, fuel stops, etc. They are all covered by the company because we're doing quick jobs. Right, we're going to follow this all the way out. Sure, it's not going to be too complicated. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure it'll be fine. Just follow the arrows. I think it would be cool if they opened up the ferry port a bit more, that you could like drive around it properly. But I don't know. Okay. Gotta remember, all these signposts are now in kilometers per hour. So I'm gonna stick to doing 19. He says as he extends beyond that. It's very easy to go more than 20 miles an hour. We made it though. Look at that. Made it to Calais. I'm asking. I keep forgetting as well. I've just realised that I keep forgetting to turn on voice navigation because I'm smart. It'll be on for next video, I promise. Beautiful. Right, where are we putting it? Oh, that's going to be nice and awkward. Okay, cool. You've got all these empty bays, and the game's like, yeah, nah, I want you to put it right next to the trailer that's next to a ramp that's going to be nice and awkward. This could take a couple of times. This could take as long, if not longer, than the entire video. Just trying to park this one in here because it's a 4-axle single steerable trailer by the look of it, which I'm assured by real drivers that these sort of trailers are fantastic. I tend to not agree with them that great, but here we are. I mean, I'll take a twofer. I'll take a twofer. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. There you go. Beautiful. Right, I think that is where we're going to call that one for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching this video. I've had an absolute blast. We're really making some progress now. 2 more cities in the UK. Are we ever going to get those last 2 cities? We've had a couple of finds today, which has not been ideal, but we haven't had any crashes or anything, which is good. I'll be back in the next episode where we will see just how far we can get. See if I can actually start to make some decent progress on money. We're at about 55-60k. So yeah, tune in for the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.